and welcome back once again to Control. Last time we found Marshall, made our way into Darling's labs. And I can already tell this is going to be a gold mine, but as usual, our goal is just out of reach. We were told that we'll have to, in order to use this device, reach the Black Rock processing site down in maintenance. We were given a level 4 clearance, so a whole lot of this world is opened up behind us. Well, and I say behind us specifically, because there's a lot of things that we've already passed that we'll now be able to open, so I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Right back to here. You mean she had this shortcut the whole time and didn't tell us? And there must be quite a powerful hiss control point right beyond the ritual division, which I suppose stands to reason, being a division for rituals and all. Ooh, there's a document right here. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit? I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Dr. Lewis. How could you not be paranoid about every little thing in a place like this? That's the thing, in this game, when people think that something is paranormal, they have about a 50-50 chance of being right. Yep. Hey, buds. We're getting some combat in early, are we? Yep. Oh, what the heck are you? Alright, well, who cares? Shoot it till it dies. Nope. I wonder if we can throw your throwables back at you? No matter. But you're being healed by the dude below. Die forever, please. We're gonna start seeing these guys as regular enemies, aren't we? Yeah, this is a real issue. You and one of these things that I forget what you're called, that's a problem. Can it heal itself? No. I'm distracted, but I've got to deal with these things soon. Yep. I love it when you combine shooting with acrobatics. It just works so well. That's why I like Fear so much. Another one of you. Yeah, we're getting completely wrecked, and it's because of that thing down below. Another one of you bites the dust. I think that... Yep, you're still here, first of all. Yep. Where'd you go? Excuse me, where'd you go? You just disappeared when I got a certain distance away. And now it's all coming back. Okay, so you guys just trigger.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
I was waiting your response, but you didn't give one. Okay. We really need to see what's going on here. So first of all, the X-ray light box. What did it actually do to us? The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named someone, so you do know the origin. And it is a specific image. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's, we'll say, will. The seized individual becomes subservient to the user. The effect lasts a certain amount of time. Once released, they die as a result of the psychic trauma. A janitor named someone bound the object at St. Anne's Hospital. Soon the building's occupants, something by him. Was this like a shooting the place up situation? A long-awaited revenge? The Hiss Warped. The Hiss Warped wield only paranatural abilities, similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with a nearby material that launch objects at the target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities, while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the host to become Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution, or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. I mean, I don't intend on letting any of them live that long. Here's our level 4 clearance. But I'm still not really sure where I'm going. These maps are actually real difficult to make sense of to me. Ah yes, level 2 to reach a level 4. Or we could have just, like, you know, broken the glass. Oh no, we're just arbitrarily not allowed. That's fine. Let's grab these documents. We are a bull in a china shop. Book Club Lopez, unless you review by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure for a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on an expedition into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all lived in walled cities because dystopian future, and along the way they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. This game is really dedicated to the subplot, and I wonder if it's actually going anywhere. Great. Alright, well, I think we're coming through here through this hub. These are probably my least favorite enemy in the game. They sneak up on you while everything else is happening, and they can't just be shot, or... Well, actually, that worked pretty well right there. Going for headshots actually seems to make quite the difference. Yep. So it's not the chain reaction that gets you, it's the hitting more than one of you in a line. Oh man, we really could have just taken the elevator down here. Alright, up to processing is where we need to be. But how do we achieve that? Where's processing? Signs help. Oh wait, I know where this is. This is where those bridges were. Meaning that accessing Darling's research materials may actually be a bit of an uphill climb. Where'd you go? Come on. There's one to use. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, when you guys are in a corner, you're much easier to deal with. Aw, I killed you. I wanted to use the Possessor ability to have a little guard friend. Where'd you go? We definitely have the advantage when we have the opportunity to take cover like this. Nope. Come on, you. Get over here. We're one big happy family. We should now have access to the turbine room. Although I'm still far more interested in the Bridge of Souls in yonder chamber. And so this doesn't look like it's working correctly. Let's... something in there. Is there something at a more difficult angle that I need to find? Well, there's more generators down here if we lose them, or whatever these things are supposed to be. Our weapon mods are full as well. Where's that angle? There must be something off to the side somewhere. Well, we're definitely going to be increasing our headshot damage with the grip by a huge amount. Maybe if we... Oh, I see. I see. We want to remove you. Keep that on. I guess that keeps you powered. And maybe we want to turn these things back on behind us. So what happened to the... I thought I threw it over here. Let's turn this back on, because we probably don't want this shut down. Now up to here. And we're going to need 2 of these things. Okay, we are going to have to do a little bit of a shuffle, I think. So remove you. You're down. Put you here. Okay, so we're basically removing that so that we can start the door. Is there anything else we can reach from here? That probably. Or not. That probably. Yes. Oops. There we are. That's all we need for now. Another entrance to the ocean view. Although I suppose technically it is the same light switch every time, right? But let's have a look to the side before we do anything rash. Anything we may not be able to come back from. Oh, this drops back down. Presumably to... Yeah, we've already been there, so it's just a shortcut. A one-way shortcut. Such an innocuous setting, someplace, like Thaden said, like someplace that's built to be someplace everyone's seen, and yet nowhere in particular. Wait. I can hear voices outside. So am I to understand that maybe this place does physically exist somewhere, presenting as an always closed location, one which you probably couldn't enter if you tried? Each time we ring the bell, the door opens. Ah, it is so exciting getting to learn the logic of this stuff. And in here will be the thing we need? Nope, can't even use the radio. Hey, hotel, you screwed up. You gave me the wrong room. Oh, each time you'll open a different door while closing the previous one. I could sit in the chair, I could interact with the window, or the painting. Do I need to make sure that everything is just so? Move this back and forth. Is there... Hang on, there's got to be a certain configuration, right? Just notice that clock is completely stopped. I just heard you open. Did I maybe find the right thing? Well, I must have, because it's giving us keys. And that looked, in the brief moment it was there, like a triangle. Well, of course, it'll always be the same one. They told us it's always the Black Prism. Or Pyramid, rather. I've kind of conflated those ideas in my mind. The Prism and the Black Pyramid, but... I kind of gotta undo that, because there's really no evidence for it. At least not right now. And the bridge is extended. I guess the Ocean View Motel is a place of idiosyncrasies and rituals, same as everything. Yep. I still don't know if I take direct fall damage or not. But I wonder if this, too, was meant to be accessible only to the director?
We need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Atlas theory. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. That's some next-level dodge. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts, and that the Atlas is a something of the something itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same something as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. The Atlas. We're not opening this up just yet, but I think we're close. We've worked our way all the way up to level 4. Just heard something strange. Maybe just the metallic noises of the building, but wow, this place is unsafe. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing more now. God, this light is so overpowering. Wait, I think that's gunfire. I do believe that's gunfire. Well, we have our shortcut back, but we should probably go help with that. Yeah, I'm sorry, you were losing health this whole time. Bang. Wait, you're not going down. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Anything we can do to help. Wow, that did nothing to you. Alright, we need more backup. Come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to help, I really am. Die. And, oh, there's just so much. Die. There must be one of those shieldy boys in the back somewhere. Are we good? No, we are not good. Not by a long shot. Can we capture this control point? Oh, I can't do it until they're all gone. Tell me where they are. Grab it. And hope another boss doesn't show up. I think I saved most of you. Speak with Arish, he's here! Alright. My favorite guy. But what are you doing here? How did you get here all the way from maintenance? I see you've barricaded yourselves in. While your boys fought vigorously down below, so that's a thing. Alright, maybe we can get up on the opposite side? There we are.
Glad to see you're still you.
Likewise.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The Hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC.
You were right.
Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. But I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a Hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the Hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and, well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
I think it's going to take more than one. But yeah, it looks like we're finally doing what I would always rather NPCs do, and that's hold back while I do the work. I mean, I'm the kind of guy who keeps reloading until all the Marines survive in a Halo section. Marshall, Trench's behavior. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this Hedron research in the first place. But after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau Heads meeting. That's extremely strange. It's seemingly the only thing keeping this place going, and yet Trench was so against it.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
So maybe it wasn't always leading back here. Or maybe someone just had to find it for that link to be made, meaning maybe the others also just need to be found.
I'm not doing so hot.
You're fine. We'll push through this.
The hiss are the ones doing the pushing, Doc.
Alright, let Mama Faden deal with this monster. What do we got? It's very, very quiet, but there always seems to be calm before storm in this
Arish
game.
wasn't kidding about that monster. You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
I'm just making a note of all the things we can potentially use. There's an explosive over there that could be hurled. Other than that, it's a lot of running and jumping, I imagine. A lot of clambering over obstacles to keep things from getting close. Right there.
Shit! They're shattered. What the fuck?
Yeah, didn't even have time to finish your own line. Well, let's set about dealing with this thing. Oh, you're fast. You're fast. And also definitely some familiar effects from Alan Wake. Alright, how are we getting at you? You're smart, you're avoiding me. I haven't even been able to get a lock on you yet. We need to hit you directly. You've got a pair of angel wings. But I think we're doing good. Your health seems to be low already. Come at me, bro. Not quite. Okay, well, when in doubt, spamming machine gun fire helps. Goodbye.
Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
I'm not even sure how you hurt me, but you did a real number. We're consulting our notes right away. Hiss distorted. Hiss distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the Hiss distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. Useful information. The Hiss distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power. How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use Hiss resonance to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular Hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses? I almost hope so. Like, do we hold out hope that they can be somehow recovered, or, well, is it better if they're just gone the entire time?
There are areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where BlackRock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
BlackRock
It
comes
has the
from a
unique
threshold.
property of blocking out a
quarry.
lot of frequencies. A
So
good thing.
the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the BlackRock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need a code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. BlackRock 665. Neighbor of the Beast.
Huh. Significant number.
We can do that again.
Yep. Dr. Darling, your scatterbrainedness is actually really, really useful in solving this problem. You are the greatest asset, but then again, maybe employment here has a way of working out the way it's supposed to. BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of something density that nullifies all resonances within a certain range. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years.
Darling's key. This should get us into the quarry.
Excellent. We have access to all areas now. Well, unless there's levels above this, which is still entirely possible. Is that staircase a thing we've seen? No, it is not. Oh, what? That's not a usable thing? I'm always looking for more audio logs. Well, let's finally see this quarry. And I know that it has exits in other places as well.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
You're in your element. That's what you're experiencing. Boop! And, oh, wait, yeah, no. Let's take you. No, you're not letting me now? Come on. I don't know why it disappeared. Yep. Smack. And smack. And our Hiss Ranger target is complete, meaning we can collect a reward. I also took a different one, but I don't quite remember what it is. No, gimme, 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 gimme. I want you to kill the other one. Come on, get him! No! Okay, I'll take you both. Fine. Friendly fire? Oh well. You have amused me, and I'm a generous god. You can last until 15 seconds from now when you drop dead. It's just elevators on top of elevators around here. In fact, I believe this is where we were before. Polaris, thank you for guiding me. Hey guys, I opened the doors. Alright, I forgot your team isn't here anymore. I'm actually glad that they're moving back to Executive. I mean, having a hard point where everyone is... Actually, I could see that being a huge problem, but for now, it's probably the safest thing. Howdy, bud. Oh, I didn't know that could happen. And it looks like you did shatter on the ground. I was wondering if you could take fall damage. Yep, snipers all over. Yep. Yep. How are we dealing with you? I can see you right there. Yep. Did that do anything? I guess it did. Need more accuracy. Ugh. I was literally right on you and the spread just wouldn't enable it. And these railings aren't breaking either. There we go. Well-placed headshot. And there's more of you. Not dodging when you're too far away to know I'm here, are you? But I think there's at least one more. I think there's something out here. Yeah, let's not worry about it for now. NSC, Dynamic Energy Extraction and Conversion, something sarcophagus container. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of something's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house them. I knew it! I knew you were containing some kind of supernatural being to produce your energy. Oh my god, this place is cool. The coolant pumps keep the container and its contents, I suppose, from overheating, while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters, where it's rendered into something through use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire Bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of something's power, the occupant was restrained, and a second model was built. NSC-2 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effects from its occupant. Just another day at the FBC. I think our stuff is over here, yeah. But we are opening up huge, vast new areas to explore. And we have the means to open up so many more doors. I mean, I used to think that these shelters are absolutely everywhere, but I mean, given the size of this place, now I'm starting to think there's not nearly enough of them. Max occupancy 6 persons. That's true for all of them. In fact, they seem to be built in an entirely standardized fashion. I wonder why that is. I mean, knowing this place, there's got to be something really specific, right? We can climb down over here instead of taking the elevator. Is there some reason why we'd want to do that? Got boyos. Yep. Kaboom. They're just kind of passively wandering around. We don't normally see that. Yep! Ow. I honestly have no idea if that did damage or not, but I'm happy we're here. Yep. That button looks pressable, but I don't think it is. Another of you. Yep. Yeah, just deconstruct the elevator shaft around us. It's fine. Alright, we've got to drop a little bit further now. Down through here. Down to here. And down to here. It's like reverse platforming. Yep. Anomaly detected. But presumably we'll be able to claim it. Alright, let's drop down. Yep. Oh, hey guys! Didn't mean to interrupt your sleep. Nope, no, 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 gimme, 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 gimme. I know I'm putting myself at unnecessary risk, but it's so fun. Yep. And while you're distracted with that, it's more useful as a distraction than anything. But down you go. And it seems we're in. Alright, let's claim some of our rewards. Ward countermeasures, Hiss Rangers. Got it. Shatter recoil efficiency. Worth it? Who knows. There is a challenge here for killing 50 enemies without dying. And that's a very mixed bag on my confidence. But we could try it. I mean, the reward probably doesn't even seem like it'll be all that good, but I'm just kind of curious to know if we can do it. Please don't spawn enemies in while I'm powerless to do anything. Well, there's one. And yep. Ah, it is so satisfying the way they physically interact with being knocked down. Goodbye. And we'll have an active counter on our left. Them being here is probably not a good thing. This seems to be going deeper. Die, please. I'm always wary of that red mark on the ground that stays because it makes me think that it's an explosive. Die. God, I'm so happy I powered up the damage on this thing. I thought it would be overkill because we were already doing so much. When those tougher enemies come, it is a godsend. And it pretty much means I never have to be in any danger at all. Yep. And this combined with the extra energy, it is so, so good. Yep. Not to mention it's so satisfying just beating people with impunity. Oh wow, we actually managed to run low. Die. Ah, they're starting to rush us en masse. Well, maybe that'll make you a little bit more likely to do something against me. But not much. Ooh, flanking around, however, is a much more bold and effective tactic. You guys are capable of utilizing distractions as well. Looks like there were tons of staff down here as well. I mean, after this is all said and done, we're gonna have so much rebuilding to do. I wonder if the Bureau has ever faced anything like this before. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. This Blackrock stuff is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the things. The dimensions for these slabs of Blackrock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. So it's tough, but that's what makes it important. Not to mention whatever other properties it may have. I mean, look at this. Oh boy, platforming. And the more difficult moving kind as well. Yep. Come on. At least there's a little bit of assistance there.
Whoa. Not what I expected.
It'd be even more crazy if we hadn't already seen it in a vision. Seriously, how are you not expecting this? But think, all of this in our building. Be very careful. Because if this doesn't look like an ambush, I don't know what does. Well, it's an ambush, but not for me. Too far for a lock, but maybe, just maybe, yep. Well, it's a good thing you're oblivious. There we go, that time it worked. And we just need to finish you off a little bit. Maybe it reduces damage with distance. Alright, where are the others? You guys want to take a shot at me? Yep. Okay, so you have no such range penalties. And let's do it. We're not going to have a whole lot in the way of cover. Come on now. Switch to our single shot. And hope the spread doesn't screw us. By the way, I don't remember if I told you, but this thing now does absurd damage upon headshots. That was a bad place to give you an example, but you get the idea. That one might have been a little better. You're getting tougher too. I saw one more. Oh, we hit the little boy with the big rock. Smack and smack. Yeah, you guys just keep coming. Research personnel protection, probably never again. I mean, it's like Jesse said, I fail people. You guys look like something new, though. You're tanking my hits like a champ. And there's another one of those healies down there. I'm talking about the ones that heal them, not the little wheels that go in your shoe. Yep, there it is, and it is our priority. Yep, smack. And it's on the run already. Yep, you're a big... Oh my god, what was that? I was behind cover and it did all that. Alright, we're probably definitely gonna die here. Goodbye. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm heading back for a control point. I'm not breaking this streak. Not now, not this way. Actually, the gate seems to have closed behind me, so that's a pickle. You, I need your health. You too. I think the other thing drops it as well, right? Here, hissy hissy. Oh, come on. I hope it comes back. That's the only way I'm going back down there. And it's all just coming back. I think leaving and coming back respawns them all. We can at least farm this challenge, but that doesn't really help me too much. We can open that and go back this way, yes. Control point. Where's the nearest control point? Well, at least we can heal on you guys. Oh, look. All the stuff from the previous encounter is what's saving us. Yep. There's a document up here. No smoking reminder. All Bureau personnel are reminded kindly not smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry area is technically an outdoor space, it is still part of the Bureau, and therefore the no smoking rule does apply. Not only is it considerate towards your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting harm from secondhand smoke, it's also prudent to avoid any risk of gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. Thank you for your understanding. Okay. I'm ready for my rematch. Smack. And smack. Come on, get smacked more. Secret to the machine gun is firing controlled bursts. And as soon as that guy down there shows up, we want to hit it with as much damage as we can, because it's the main thing. Priority target that guy. It doesn't seem to respond much to being shot, only to having stuff thrown at it. Smack-a-dack. I think we just killed 2. That is so satisfying when we get those collateral kills. Yep. As long as we keep our distance, they shouldn't be able to do too much to us. 34. We're so close. Are you the suicide bombers? You are. And now you're not. That powerful guy is still down there. Oh no. Yep. Close range, we can really do a number on you with the machine gun. We can possess you! Hang on, wait, that's the next thing I want to try. Possessing the suicide bombers? Oh, good lord, there's 2 of you. You need to be down yesterday. Good. I mean, you're not flying like the other guys, but you're behaving similarly. It's 40. Oh, no. Come on, throw it. Do it. You were waiting for me. Yep. And yep. If you play it smart and the environment allows for it, you can accomplish great things against great odds. There we are. That's still only 41. 9 more to go. Quite an absurd level of resistance, though, don't you think? Are those maybe blasting charges? Seems to require a whole lot of energy to set them off. Can't grab that from here. All these sweet, juicy collectibles. So many. And I don't think we're going to be hurting for health for a good long while. There we are. Let's find out what this does first. Quarry incident. During my weekly safety inspection of the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state. The whole team was something, aligned and staring in a uniform direction. The city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained something for more than something minutes, until I had to resort to literally something. Afterwards, they were dazed and couldn't provide any rationale for their behavior, or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any working crews in the threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts, or carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city. The city. Well, we've got some new samples. Actually, a whole bunch of them from the look of it.
And there it is, right where you led me. HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you.
Do you want to maybe fill your pockets, given all we had to go through to get it? Okay,
HRAs?
let's climb up. Climb up. We cannot defeat these things, as far as I know, so let's just get back. 2 of them, wow, just entered our world, not even brought back with us. I think the one in the containment unit was brought back deliberately. These guys are just beaming in. Unless maybe this is where they got it? Ooh, unless maybe this place actually exists on the astral plane? I mean, you wouldn't think so, but they're here. Okay, we need to get far away from you. We need to get up these stairs and through the gate. Come on. Out we go. Are we gonna get attacked on our way back? The answer, they're everywhere. Not just where we came from. 2 of them between us and the exit. 3, possibly. I don't know what I saw. Oh, yep, 3. Can we perhaps go up and over you? Perhaps that's not a good idea. Yep. Move. This way. Get out and over. You don't do too much damage, provided we don't linger for too long. Can we close this behind us? No. No, we can't. Let's get the heck out of here. Actually, no, what am I doing? I could have just used that to teleport back to Marshall. Oh, whatever. It makes for a much more dramatic escape. I see everyone's made it back okay.
Pope's grasping at straws.
Why? If Hiss is a frequency, then why couldn't it vibrate molecules in order to alter human physiology? It would explain the hair loss.
Think about it. The precision that would require is unthinkable.
I love the fact that there's these 2, like, low-level staff, or presumably low-level staff, who are also just speculating and coming up with their own theories from this safe area.
Pope wants us to
It's just, there's such a level of enthusiasm in everything that this game exudes, and I love it. Yeah.
Very so wild
Oh, there's new documents here. There's new documents here. We need to check back periodically. Linguistic ability. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent ones was observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. We haven't spoken in some time.
Hi, Jesse. See you soon. Be careful out there. See you soon.
All these references to Pedro.
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the Ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did.
He's the Hiss. He's the
found
origin.
you together, we share a
I know it.
bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him.
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends?
They're yours.
I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Whole lot of stuff being dumped on us in our records again.
Any word on survivors?
We've located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside. We're waiting on HRA.
I mean, we've been acting as director this entire time, but now we found the location of what we're actually here for. Our personal quest that, I guess, overrides what we still don't see as our position. I don't know what we're gonna do, but whatever she's planning, it doesn't seem like a good idea. I'm not ending this part until I kill 9 more enemies. Hang on, guys. Be right back. That's right. Killing our former coworkers for fun. Well, to be fair, you did tell me I'd win a prize. So, you know, it's kind of on you. Yep. Let's see. Does grabbing you count as a kill? I think it does. It does. And there's somebody upstairs, right? Yep, there are some buddies upstairs. Yep. Come on, down you go. And where'd you go? You run off? Oh no, there's your body right there. No miraculous escape for you. Ah, here's a door we've been able to open for some time. Yep. Although that means we probably won't find anything of particular note. Fake planes. Dear New York Tribune, airplanes aren't real. I figured out how they do it. The windows are TV screens. The whole thing moves on big tracks like a roller coaster that moves through underground tunnels in the earth. Airports are more like train stations. They do this because the sky is full of monsters they don't want us to know about. The planes we see in the sky are the monsters. The government made the earth trains look like the monsters so they could lie to us better. Don't contact me. Love it. Love that there's a whole section for false reports. Can we get an encounter? Cool. Yep. And yep. Yeah, we definitely, ow, need another upgrade. Because we're so at the point now, yep, where things are getting more difficult. Can we get you, friend? What, did we unlock the thing? I think we did. I'm not seeing any more notifications or updates. Here for my reward. Countermeasures and survival tactics, yes. And we get an achievement for completing 5 assignments, but we have enough points to do more of this. Launch enemies. Maybe we do want that. Or maybe we want more launch damage. Maybe we want more launch damage. I love it so much. And sure, more siege duration. I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to start mining these sides. And better shield strength, even though I never use it. This pathway, I think, is what we ultimately have to get rid of. This is going to be where it's all leading. With our little personal pursuit now completed, we've got a much bigger personal pursuit to go complete, so that'll have to wait, unfortunately, until next time. Until then, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one. What are you looking at?